Welcome back in Tech IVP channel. So Tech is today we are going to discuss about the last level interview question, which is managerial round interview questions. Okay, so most of the time interviewer manager ask these questions, and these are the very common and very important questions to crack the SDET tool interview question. Okay, but guys, going to before next step, please like, share, and subscribe this channel to get more amazing stuff about SDET role interview question. So let's start. So the first question is, how will you be an asset to the team member? Most of the time interviewer asks this question. Most of the time manager will ask this question. So you can say simply, dear sir, ma'am, whatever. Okay, I have XYZ years of experience in manual and the automation testing. Okay, in the manual and the automation testing, ensuring software quality, my expertise in Selenium with Java and Cucumber. Okay, you can do here one thing. My expertise in Selenium, Cucumber, TestNG plus Java, because Java is a language. These are the framework. These are the testing framework. Okay, which helps in creating robust automation framework. I also excel in collaborating with the developer, identify defects, and early and improving the test efficiency. Okay. For example, in my last role, I optimized the automation suite execution time from 3 hour to 1.5 hour. We are improving CI/CD efficiency. Okay, CI/CD means continuous integration and continuous development efficiency. The next question is, why you are looking for the change? Most of the time interviewer asks this question. Means this one is a most of the time HR is also asked and the manager is also asked. So you can simply answer, I'm looking for the career growth, new challenges and opportunity to enhance my skills, want to work on more complex automation project and contribute to dynamic team where I can learn new technology and make a greater impact. Okay, so I hope you understand. Okay, the next question is, how soon you can join? Most of the time HR will also ask and the manager will ask. Manager plus HR, this question is important for the both the round. Okay, HR round as well as for the manager round. So you can see that I'm currently serving notice period. If you are serving notice period, but I am open to negotiate based on the urgency of the requirement. Or you can say that after once I crack the interview, then I will put my resignation paper, and there is a buyout option available. Okay, and if urgency, then I will try to negotiate on my relieving from the past organization. Okay, the next question is, suppose we assign you only manual testing for 6 months to a year, what will you do? Manager this question ask. Most of the time manager will ask this question. Okay, because you know guys, in every organization there is not every time possibility you have to work with a complete automation. Okay, automation is used to do your task on the easy way, but the backbone is a manual testing. So in that way you have to answer, while expertise in the automation testing, I understand the importance of manual testing in identify edge case, because using the automation you can't identify edge cases and ensuring best test coverage. I would optimize test case execution using a better test design technique. Okay, work on test case reusability and explore automation opportunity to enhance efficiency. Okay, the next question is, how interested are you in the learning new technology? Because every organization has different technology. Okay, so every organization have different product, different project. So in the every organization use different kind of the technology. So you have to be simply answer say that I'm also eager to learn new technology involved constantly. Okay, and keep myself update with the latest trend in the automation, API testing, CI/CD tools, and the cloud-based testing. For example, recently I started exploring Playwright for the UI automation and a Postman for the API testing with the Newman. Also add here Newman. Newman is a plugin for the Postman for the API testing. Okay. Sixth one is failure in your work life. So simply answer. So most of the time interview asks, can you share your past experience where you face the challenges and kind of the failure. So in that way you have to simply answer, Means sir, means guys, the interview perspective is he or she wants to, a manager wants to know how much you are capable to handle the pressure, or if you face any failure in the current project. So that's why manager will ask this question. So he will ask, can you share your past experience where you face challenges and kind of a failure? So you can simply answer here, failure is a part of learning. Most important thing, failure is a part of learning. Most important thing is failure is part of learning. Okay. For example, in the last project, I missed testing critical API integration, which led to an issue in the production. After this, I introduced API automation in our framework, which prevent such type of gap in the future. Okay, but keep in mind, always answer from the starting, failure is a part of learning. Failure is not failure. It's a learning process. Okay. The next question is, guys, as a lead, how do you define quality of product before release? So here you have to focus on the high test coverage, ensuring high test coverage through manual and the automation testing. Mean meanwhile, conduct regression testing to prevent functionality breakage, also checking for the critical defect and ensuring they are resolved before release, performing performance and security testing, validate the product against business requirement. Okay. The next question is, a new team member join when deadline is near, how do you go on board them efficiently? So that time you have to simply say that, first initial level I will provide the KT. KT means knowledge transfer session, or and also explain high priority tasks. Second one, pair testing. Third one is assign simpler tasks to understand, the candidate understand what exactly the process we have follow here, what exactly the test execution process we are following here, and the complex scripting. Okay. Fourth one is utilize documentation, share existing test cases, automation scripts, and previous defect report. Okay. The next one is, as a QA, where do you see after 3 year? But most of the time, this question is for the 3 to 4 years experience, guys, for the candidate. Okay, so you can say that after 3 or 4 year, a senior QA automation engineer or a QA lead, leading automation initiative, mentoring juniors, and improving testing strategy to enhance product quality. Okay. The next question: what are the your strength and weakness? So guys, this question is related for the HR. This question is most of the time asked by the HR as well as the manager, in the manager round, because they want to know how much you are strong to handle the team, how much you are strong to handle the failure, how much you are strong to take the challenges. So always present your weakness as a strength. Okay, so let's talk first on the strength. The strength is strong analytical skills to identify a test scenario, expertise in the automation framework like Selenium, Cucumber. Okay, like Selenium plus Cucumber framework, TestNG, JUnit. Okay, apart from that, I want to know about the Playwright and the Catalan Studio, different tools. Okay, in the automation. Third one, good communication collaboration skills. Good communication and the collaboration skills. Okay. Weakness, I tends to focus on the perfection. This is weakness, but which sometime affect timelines. But I most of the time focus on the perfection and the quality product. I am working on improving knowledge to performance testing also. Okay. The next question is, what best practice you learned and impact they made? So tech is you can do here. You can take an example from the past experience. Before, we used Excel for the test case management, which was consuming, okay, which was time consuming. Implement TestRail Jira, reducing test documentation time by 40%. Before means before 3 to 4 hour takes manual test execution, but after that I will apply parallel test execution in the Selenium using the grid and reducing execution time to 1.5 hours. Okay, so in that way you have to be answer, but always be positive. The next one is, after running regression test, if new regression bugs are found, how will you prioritize them? So first thing is, bug breaking core functionality, is it high priority or is it high severity? Fix immediately. Then next one is bug affecting secondary feature, then fix in the next sprint. And there is a very minor issue, we'll fix in the next sprint. Okay, or we have to put in the backlog. So guys, these all are the question which is really most important for the managerial round, and most of the time manager asks this question. After that, he will decide, manager will decide you are right candidate for the role or not. So be careful once you have to be answer this question. Okay, so I hope you understand and enjoy this video. So guys, please like, share and subscribe this channel to get more amazing stuff about SDET role interview question. Okay, bye. Nice